Hello everybody, this is GarretOakamber. I'm back. I've been away for a while, and I am playing The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. This is a game that has been around for a while. If you don't know, like as always, well, this is a good place as any to see it. I am playing with mods. I don't like playing Morrowind normally. I played it all the way through to level 60, beat all the expansions, found it way too easy, so I like adding new stuff. And my Skype is going off. What is going on here? Bear with me a moment. Wow. Hold on a second. One of my friends has been having a lag storm, and he hasn't been present for a while. Alright. Okay. So, here we go. I haven't made a video in a long time, so bear with me. Okay, so this is my character. I make it... God damn it! No! No! Why? Okay, so that's the wonders of an older game running with a newer system. Any pop-up can crash your game. I will be back momentarily. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, so this is a much older game. I'm actually using it on disc. Oh, that's what happens when you have an older game running on a new system with a new operating system. Weird stuff happens. They didn't really build Morrowind, with the intention of that. Okay, so, what is she doing? Get away from me. Alright, well, this is my character, like I was saying. I play a female character because, well, frankly, I'm sick and tired of playing a male character in games and having this ugly thing to look at. So I have something pretty to look at. She is a wood elf vampire. I'm using a custom hair mod, face mod, and clothing. You will not find clothing this amazing. There's a small graphical glitch with the enchanting. I don't care. I like to think that this dress is covered by magical power. Alright. Now, this is not truly a serious save. I normally like to do these screwed up random challenge modes with this game in particular. I have Vampire Embrace, probably the best mod ever made for any Bethesda game. Her face is screwed up. There we go. There we go. Let's see if you can get a good look. Ah, look at that. Isn't that awesome? That's, I cannot remember the name of the modder, but he made a bunch of glowing eyes for vampires. Their entire head, obviously. Eyes aren't separate in this game. It's not like Oblivion and Skyrim. Alright, well, it is daytime out, and I'm going to burn to death if I go out there, so I need to make it night. God, I'm bad at math. Alright, so, this is not a very serious game, and I'm still burning. Whatever. This is not a very serious save that I have. I mean, I'll play it to death, but mainly this mode is so that I can challenge myself to do certain things. In this case, it's Vampire Domination. I love using the Vampire Embrace mod. It is a fantastic mod. Basically, I can turn any NPC in the game, pretty much, into a vampire. And you do this through the persuasion system, which is made so well with this mod. I mean, there's no other way of putting it. The game's base persuasion system's okay, but this mod makes persuasion a lot better, and it makes it viable for vampires, where otherwise, they don't have any ability, to persuade. If you play a vampire normally in Morrowind, it's a very shitty experience. Everyone attacks you. There is no, there's no safe word. There is no safe word. So you can't talk to quest givers, you can't do, a night on the town, you can't run around, do quests. No, your game is pretty much over as a vampire. You have to do the quests, the vampire quests, to get cured. That's the only intention for vampires in Morrowind, It's not a role-playing experience. It is a forced situation which you have to get out of and, you know, get back to being normal. So Vampire Embrace allows people to keep the option of being a vampire. When Oblivion came out, they said, well, people really liked being a vampire because they have a lot of new powers and, you know, stat boosts and shit like that. So they made it an option to play the game forever as a vampire. So Vampire Embrace, you know, if you're going to play Morrowind, get it. There's no reason not to. It makes the game more playable, especially for people who like playing as vampires. It also adds leveled vampires, I believe, to the enemy list. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm under arrest, apparently. But that's not going to happen. So I'm going to use my Vampire Embrace spell to turn on my infection mode. This is a kind of cool system. It forces you to use unarmed. So it's like, you know, I'm scratching him, even though I'm not. I think there was a movement to get the animation changed for this mod, but they never got around to it. Yeah, there are animation replacers. It's pretty much a mod for everything you can think of. There were a lot more Morrowind mods in existence before. Oh, and I bit him. And if you can see that right there, he is bleeding his neck. That's part of this mod. I'm technically biting him. It doesn't look like it, but I am. He's bitten. You can't embrace guards, but you can drink them dry. You can't enslave them either, I don't think. There's certain limitations to this mod. Alright, before I get ahead of myself, I mean, this is an amazing mod. You're going to see me playing most of this. I will, if I get enough requests, do a legitimate series on Morrowind, where I, you know, start out level 1, and you don't really have to watch me at as a high level screwing up the game mechanics. Alright, so I am going to point it out in case some people are looking at this and saying, wait, some things are a little weird about Morrowind. First of all, not only do I have a full body replacer, head replacer, hair replacer crap, you'll notice the sky is very different. I'm using an HD texture pack for the sky, stars and all that. I am a little pissed off, though, because the night sky is a little borked, and I have to find a way to fix that. You also notice the trees are different. Animated trees. Some of them, like, throw leaves in weird directions. There's only so much you can do with Morrowind, but I really appreciate the gesture. People have really put their best work forward to make these mods. I love this tree mod. It's just so beautiful. It makes it look so great. It doesn't really ruin anything either. There's nothing this can possibly ruin. I guess if you're a purist, you're going to want to play Morrowind in its raw state, but I love playing it like this. I've played Morrowind to death in its raw state. So for me, this is the way to go. Alright, well, another interesting mod I have, well, not technically a mod, I downloaded Frostmourne and I put it into the game. I'm a modder, so I like to add my own shit. Yeah, it's a little overpowered. It's beyond overpowered. This is based... just an interesting thing about the sword, before I ramble on. This sword is based on JoJo's. It's actually pretty... Whoa. Whoa. Oh, Netchan. Okay. Wow, I can't believe I didn't see that. Okay, so this sword is basically cut and copied from the Oblivion sword mod from JoJo, who made the Frostmourne and Lich King armor sets. Somebody cookie-cutted it out of Oblivion and into this game. As much as they possibly could. It's missing a few pixels and animations, but it's fine. And there's another version, an even better version, for, Come here, you. My sword skill sucks. There we go. That clipping. That's something I do not miss. No! No! And I can't loot the body, whatever. Okay, so, there's another version for Skyrim, which I might eventually do a small thing on that. I've got a lot of cool mods I've downloaded. I do not yet have all the plugins for Skyrim on the computer. I do have them, if you know, on my Xbox. But I think I'm going to refrain from doing any videos on that for a little bit. I'm not sure yet. It's my first video since October, so I'm still trying to get my schedule back. I tried to get an entire Guild Wars video set, and nobody had any interest in that. In addition to that, I had some computer issues. This is Caldera. I love this town. On top of that, I was going to do War Z, and there were so many problems with the game, with hackers, mainly hackers. It's a fun game. I still play it, but not as much as I used to when it first came out. I am sorry for people who were looking forward to me doing a Let's Play of that. I don't have many fans right now, so it's okay. I'm not really... I guess I'm not really causing much of an issue. People aren't going to go sacrifice their children to Cthulhu because I didn't do a Let's... So what am I doing here? I have just gained speechcraft skill. Yeah! This is that orc house. Caldera. There was a lot of interesting humor in this game. Apparently they're not supposed to be in here. They, like, need to be evicted or something, and they never got evicted. And there's the creeper. Yeah, hello. Morrowind 101. If you've got random shit in your inventory, you need to give it to the creeper. And, he'll buy it for full price. There's an even better vendor, the Mud Crab. He's drunk, and he's near Vivek City. It's always hard to find. Ah! His jump skill's so high. So he'll buy even more stuff than the creeper. He has a lot of money. Oh, yeah, that's right, this guy. I used to love stealing from him. He had some really good magical items just laying around. This is something I miss. See, in Skyrim, there's only so much you can steal. Oblivion, there's nothing. There's nothing you need to really steal. It's absolute shit. But Morrowind, thievery is just... Even though the stealth system's atrocious, I mean, this is the worst of the 3 games. Look, see, I'm invisible. And... Oh, wow. It actually stayed. But yeah, once they see you, there's no hiding. There's some weird animations. But yeah, Skyrim has the best stealth system in my mind. Yeah, what was I saying? This game has the best, like, stuff you can grab. Random shit. I mean, they took it all out of Oblivion, and Skyrim, they added a little bit of cool stuff. But I'm just gonna keep taking, because I'm a vampire, and I'll do what I want. Yeah, that's right. Frostmourne hungers. Yeah. And now I'm going to... Oh, shit. That's right, he's that really powerful hammer. Unfortunately for you, I have a lot of health, so you're screwed. Yep. Oh, should I embrace him? Yeah, I'll embrace him. I love Vampire Embrace, because it just lets you screw around with the game. It lets you have complete control. And that's something these other games don't... You know, other mods don't let you do, and other games don't let you do. Yeah, even vanilla Skyrim doesn't have this amount of, you know, interesting random shit you can do. And I'm actually hoping they make, like, a mod like this for Skyrim. He's still talking. But you're on the ground, unconscious. Some of these mods can be temperamental. And, what I mean by that is, I could start punching him to death right now. It would probably crash the game, because there's a script running for this mod. Take all your interesting magic items. Can I... Oh yeah, see, that's what I mean, temperamental. There's a book here with the script, for the Embrace. I don't want to screw around with that. You have to be careful with certain mods, what you do. Especially Morrowind. Morrowind did not have a lot of options for things. Oh yeah, another thing you'll notice too, if you're a fan of the other 2 games, Books are extremely expensive in this game. It was so easy to make a lot of money in this game just by stealing crap and selling it. But, you know, they took that out in Oblivion because they wanted you to fixate on the quests, and it mainly had to do with the interior cells. Believe it or not, the cities were technical interiors for Oblivion. They weren't free roaming. Like this, I'm inside a city right now, a small town actually, Caldera. You can see a castle there, there's a wall and all that, but I can leap over, you know, one of these walls, and I'm outside. There's no loading, there's nothing. These characters will try to chase me if I attack them, they'll try to get out there. And there's multiple ways to get out. By all standards, Morrowind has done open world the best out of all the other games. Skyrim has the most believable environment. I mean, it's just so beautiful. This game lacks in that, but then again, it's really old. So there's so much to talk about this game. I mean, I'm pretty sure half the people watching this already know about this game. Otherwise, they wouldn't have found it. If not, good for you. It's a game you might enjoy. One of the first of its kind, you know. This was next gen at some point, which is pretty cool to think about. It's not anymore. I don't know if this is the end of the video or not yet, as I'm pretty bad at keeping track on time. I have to get some sort of timer. But I am going to quickly show you the mine here in Caldera. This is one of the best places to get rich very early in the game. But it requires a bit of, well, a lot of stealth. Okay, this is the Ebony Mines of Caldera. And this is nothing you will not see in Oblivion or Skyrim. Rare friggin' ores. Right for the taking. Right in front of you. This is ebony ore. 5 pieces. A lot of these nodes have 5 or 10. There's only a few guards here. There's a lot of mine workers. You can even free the workers. Slavery was a big part of Morrowind, and it's really sad. But you see, I can persuade this person. Let's give him 1,000 gold. 1,000 gold. No, I can't free him. I need the keys first. I can either kill one of the guards or steal the keys. Slavery was a big part of Morrowind. Something you don't see in the other games. I don't know why. I think it mainly had to do with the story. You're in Vardenfell, the home of the Dark Elves. The Dark Elves are pricks. I'm not going to even try to say there's anything good about them. Dark Elves are pricks. They are into, you know, obscene Daedra worship. They micromanage people. They turn them into slaves. It doesn't matter if they're beast or otherwise. They'll grab you from your house, and they'll put one of these ugly little wristbands. She has 2, sadly. And they will force you into work. Yeah, it's pretty horrible. Oh yeah, and did I mention ritual killings? Yeah, the Dark Elves are not role models. So yeah. I'm GarretOakamber, and you're watching Morrowind.